problems relating to vibration. The engine has been used successfully by Mazda in several generations of their RX series of coupes and sedans, including the Mazda Cosmo, R100, the RX-7 and more recently the RX-8. Mercedes-Benz completed its C111 experimental model in 1969 with 3-rotor Wankel engine. In 1970, the next model had a 4-rotor Wankel engine and could reach top speed 290 km per hour but never reached production. Wankel became a success in business by securing license agreements around the world. By 1958 Wankel and partners had founded the Wankel GmbH company, providing Wankel with a share of the profits for marketing the engine. Among the licensees were Daimler-Benz since 1961, General Motors since 1970, Toyota since 1971. Among those who paid higher fees for Wankel RCE rights was a state-owned engineering firm of the DDR. Royalties for the Wankel GmbH for licensing were 40%, later 36%. In 1971 Wankel sold his share of the license royalties for 50 million Deutschmarks to the English conglomerate Lonho. A year later he got his technical development center back from the Fraunhofer Society. From 1986 the Felix Wankel Institute cooperated with Daimler-Benz AG. DB provided the operating costs in return for the research rights. He sold the institute to Daimler-Benz for 100 million marks. Personal life. Wankel's grave in Heidelberg. Wankel married Emma Kirin in 1936. Though married for life, they had no children. He never had a driving license, because he was extremely short-sighted. 1. He was, however, the owner of an NSU Row 80 with a Wankel engine, which was chauffeur-driven for him. In 1969, Wankel was granted an honorary doctorate of engineering from Technical University Munich. 1. He was known for his championing of animal rights and opposition to the use of animals in testing. Wankel died in Heidelberg, aged 86. His grave is in the Bergfriedhof of Heidelberg. After his death, the Felix Wankel Foundation sold its real estate property to Volkswagen AG. The Heidelberg Fire Department showcases his last workshop. Wankel's papers are archived in the Technomuseum in Mannheim. Furthermore, there is an exhibition Autovision Times Tradition and Forum in Alt-Luschin, a permanent showing of over 80 rotary engines and many cars equipped with Wankel motors. Licenses. Licensing date Company country licensed for 21 October 1958 Curtiss-Wright Corporation US without restriction, no series 29 December 1960 Fittel and Saxe-Gemini Industrial Engine and Boat, 0.530 PS 25 February 1961 Yanmar Diesel Company Limited Japan Gasoline and Diesel Engine, 100 PS. 1300 PS 27 February 1961 Toyo Kogyo, Company Limited, Mazda, Japan Gasoline 200 PS Land Vehicles 4 October 1961 Klockner Humboldt Deutz Sagameni Diesel Engine without restriction 26 October 1961 Daimler-Benz Gemini Gasoline 50 PS upwards 30 October 1961 MAN Gemini Diesel Engine without restriction 2 November 1961 Friedrich Krupp Gemini Diesel Engine without restriction 12 March 1964 Daimler-Benz Gemini Diesel Engine without restriction 15 April 1964 S.P. Alfa Romeo Italy Gasoline Engine 5300 PS or passenger car 17 February 1965 Rolls-Royce Motors Limited UK Diesel and hybrid engines 100 850 PS 18 February 1965 IFAVEB Germany, 9. Gasoline engine 0.525 PS and 50 150 PS 2 March 1965 Porsche Germany Gasoline engine 51,000 PS 1 March 1966 Outboard Marine Corporation U.S. gasoline engine 5400 PS 11 May 1967 Komotor S. Luxembourg gasoline and diesel engine 4200 PS 12 September 1967 Graupner /O.S engines Germany /Japan 013 PS model engines 28 August 1969 Safeco Limited Israel gasoline 0.530 PS industrial engines 1 October 1970 Nissan Japan gasoline engines 8120 PS 10 November 1970 General Motors use of everything, except aircraft engines 24 November 1970 Suzuki Japan gasoline engines 2060 PS 4 motorcycle 25 May 1971 Toyota Japan gasoline engines 75 150 PS 29 November 1971 Ford Work AG Colm Germany gasoline engines 8200 PS 1974 Quit 25 July 1972 BSA Limited UK gasoline engines 3560 PS4 motorcycle 29 September 1972 Yamaha Japan gasoline engines 2080 PS4 motorcycle 4 October 1971 Kawasaki Heavy Industries Limited. Japan gasoline engines 2080 PS4 motorcycle 3 February 1973 American Motors AMC, U.S. gasoline engines 2200 PS. Honors and awards. Honorary doctorate degree from Technische Universität München, the 5th of December, 1969. The Federation of German Engineers, VDI, Gold Medal, 1969. The Grand Federal Service Cross, Germany's highest civilian honor, 1970. John Price Wetherill Medal, Philadelphia, 1971. The Bavarian Service Medal, 1973. The Honor Citizen of Lara, 1981, and the title of Professor in 1987. The Soikyo Honda Medal, 1987. Honorary Citizenship of Lindau, declined. See also German Inventors and Discoverers. NS Euro 80. Citroën GS Biorotor. Mazda RX-7. Mazda RX-8. Arcto VAZ. Hercules W2000. Norton Classic. Norton Commander. Suzuki Re5. Van Vino CR1000. Midwest A Series. References.
Yes,
One
not
the
read
rotary
that
plus.
stuff, but there's more I like to download, like this NSU Aero 80 and this Suzuki, I think. We got the Mazda, this two, this Citroën. There's a few more, but let's go down to the end of the document. Last edit 19 February, so that's a long time ago. So he was member of the German Nazi party, but many of his generation was that. But that's nothing to do about the engine. So he was. This is a Nazi party, but I'm not going to read about that now. Like this NSDAP and Adolf Hitler and SSS. I don't like to read about it. I'll do it later maybe. I'll do some Germany history, Hitler and Nazi and Second World War, all kind of stuff. Not that, but we have to find.
Felix Wankel.
We have to find it on the Wikipedia webpage. Yes, I have to write his name down. Felix, but he was member Nazi party and SS member, so he was the real Nazi. But he did not have a driver license. That was weird. He invented a new engine, this Wankel engine, but he never had a driver license. That's a little bit weird. So I think I have, no, but let's open that. I thought I had the Wikipedia open. Then we just open a new one. I don't know why I don't have this, because I did close it. I was looking this OS engines. Wikipedia. Yes, but I'm not going to download just a few ones, because already I got too many. 6.5 million. Felix, Wankel, mechanical engineers, could read about that. Mechanical engines, this is what we are reading about. No, we're not going to read all about Adolf Hitler and Nazi Party. We don't do that. I'll wait for that Hitler use. Oh no. We're not going to read about that. Same German, oh no. German Air Force. We're not going to do that. No, that's the one there. The Air 100 did not have it there. Then this car there. And maybe the Suzuki. No, that's we could do that. That's a motorcycle with Wankel engine. That's the Russian. Got this Citroën, yes, there. Then they mention a museum where you can find this Autovision there. Techno Museum, we could have, but no, let's stop now, because already that's too much. That's Felix, Wankel. So what we read next? I think my paper went on the floor and the video splits in a few minutes. No, that's Felix, Wankel. But we should finish cars with Wankels. Yes, Felix, Wankel. Let's delete it there. Yes, next could be this NSU Motorwerk. He did work there, NSU Motorwerk. And this master we don't have there. Why did it jump to there? Master Familia. Okay, I don't know. Let's just download that. No, this one. That's the car from there, I think. NSU, that must be this factory there. NSU. Mechanical engineering. Suzuki motorcycle, that's Russian. This museums there could do like that. This car, Citroën. Okay, then it's Citroën GS. we have to do it there. I don't know. Master family, I don't know. I think we should do this museums there, and then this master, I don't know how, and then mechanical engineering. Suzuki motorcycle there. I'm not sure, but let's start to write it down, but there's no more room. Then we have to do, let's put it behind there. That would be 3.1. 3.1. So in a su arrow. This. But I should stop download much more because I got many hundred, there's many thousand of pages. Then mechanical engineering. Then Citroën TS. But we should maybe do this after the Mazda. But I think about that, but now just write it here. Mazda Familia, that's could be a car. Mazda Familia. Mazda 323. That's Russian. AV. GUVAZ. That's motorcycle Suzuki. Yes, then next page. Let's give it a number there, 10. So, but I think stop right, there's so many. Now the video splits in 30 seconds, we don't have time for this. But it was Robert, Felix Wankel. Now it's 10:30. But let's do, it's Friday evening, let's do one more. I got one more subscriber, 15,033. Yes.